This episode is a whole mish-mash. I was heading in one direction and then things just went haywire. So there's no theme to today's episode. There's no sort of running story or anything. It's all just kind of because I may have started a few things and then didn't finish it. It's just I've been really busy and I'm also so tired and exhausted that I just didn't have it in me to keep filming. So I do apologize. But here's a whole mishmash of my last week. Okay, so I've finished my work for the day. I didn't have much to do. I'm waiting for my groceries to be delivered, and I'm now going to do some chores around the house. Exciting. And then I'll see what kind of energy I have left after that. Yep. I need to reorganize these cupboards. Sorry. I really do. If I get a bit of a break between Christmas and New Year's, then I'm going to spend that time. I think I need to organize. Yeah, I need to sort out my kitchen. That's an absolute... Everything's just kind of shoved in there. It's not really in a... Okay, that's great. You can see my tits. You can't see what I'm doing. That doesn't work. Sorry. That's not what you want to see. Okay, so that's cacao powder, chia seeds, and this is psyllium husk I'm putting in so I can poop like a normal human being, because MS likes to mess with it. And then I've got frozen berries in there, half a banana. I'm running low on this. Now, half fresh dates, so I bought these other ones, and they're actually, they feel sugared, so I'm not putting that in. We'll just forego the sweetness today. Mug. And I've stopped putting yogurt. I've stopped using yogurt because turns out I have an addiction to full cream yogurt. I've kept eating the entire bloody tub, so now I'm just adding water instead. I use bottled water because the water in this town is dodgy. Dodgy. And the other thing is, I'm just going to drink it out of this today because I have just washed dishes. I don't want to make more. So, yeah. And now we're going to... What am I going to do? Hey, baby. Bugsy is bored out of his mind, the poor guy. It's hot as hell, so we can't go anywhere. Can't really do much. We'll play in the garden a little bit later when it gets cooler. But I think it's probably, I'm not sure, but it's about close to 40 degrees Celsius today. So we're not going outside. Everything's closed. I'll happily let him out to play in the garden, but he doesn't seem too interested. Right, I'm still waiting for my delivery for the groceries, so I'm going to have my smoothie before I get too grumpy. I'm a grouchy cow when I'm hungry. Just ask anyone. Okay, so We are home. We're home. There's quite a bit of noise happening out there. There's graduations, which means there's also graduation parties. And anyway, so there's a bit of noise. If you hear any screaming or shouting on music or anything, it's that. So I got some of this from the vet, and we've been on this before. The royal we. And if his tummy isn't right in 2 days, I'm going to have to take him back to the vet. So it comes like this, and I'm just going to reread the inscription. So how much does he get? He weighs about, so he gets 3 mils twice a day. 3 mils. So you've got the measurements there. I'm tired. And we just, oh no, I'm going the wrong way now. So we twist this thing. And I'm not going to give it to him now because he gets it twice a day. So I'm just going to give it to him with his other medication. There we go. So I'm just going to look quickly. We find 3 mils. 1, 2, 3. Which is there. 1, 2, 3. So 3 mils over there. We've twisted this up to 3 mils. Take off the lid, and then you just squeeze it like an injection into his mouth, and it will automatically stop at the 3 mil mark. And he loves it. I don't know what they've put in there, but he absolutely loves the taste of this stuff. It must be very meaty or something. So yeah, I'll give that to him tonight with his evening medication. My medication I picked up as well is a nice big fat cappuccino. I've got some waxing to do. This weekend I need to do a whole lot of maintenance stuff, including the nails. I haven't done them. They're turning into claws. They're getting way too long. I think I'm just going to... this would be an ideal time to sit down and talk to you about a few things. But honestly, my brain is just so... there's nothing. So to come up with an episode for you now, this is just going to... yeah. Also, I have makeup on, I've got clothes on. I really should try and do it later, because I could tell you tomorrow I'm not doing anything. But people are tired and stressed and exhausted and burned out. And I think it's important for people to remember that not everyone gets to take a holiday right now. Yeah, I think America's time is different, but here, this is when people start taking their summer holidays. So they take a lot of time off, they get to rest. The thing is, not everyone does. A lot of people have to continue working through this period. And they're just as tired as you are. They're just as exhausted and burned out as you are. So, I think wherever you go, everyone's quite tense and anxious, and tempers flare. And I think it's just really important to try and be gentle with each other and also with yourself. We're only human, we're not robots. We do finally have AI, but AI is doing the fun stuff, not the crap stuff. We'd rather have it washing the dishes and running our errands and paying our bills. Instead, it's painting our pictures and writing our books and making music. are things that actually feed our souls. I'm sorry, I'm making this thing shake. But I'm not dissing on AI because I think it has a lot of wonderful uses as well. I have mixed feelings. Anyway, I'm changing topics now. Now I'll do AI another day. But yeah, so I always tell people you can't pour from an empty jug. So if you don't take care of your own health, your mental and physical health, you cannot help other people. And it's taken me a really long time, but I have finally learned to, what's the word? Borders, basically, boundaries. Borders. Oh my gosh, that's me tired. It's also my MS. Since this relapse, my short-term memory is shot to hell, which is going to make my videos kind of interesting, I think, because the subject is going to zip all over the place. I should probably write notes. Anyway, you can't pour from an empty jug. I'm trying to remember what I was saying, trying to buy some time here. Boundaries. It's taken me years to learn how to have boundaries and to set up boundaries for myself. I used to be someone that a lot of people would sort of offload their problems onto me. I would listen with love and I'd try to help because I knew I could and I felt so sorry for them and I wanted to do it. But I'm not capable of doing it anymore. I just can't. Physically, mentally, I just can't do it anymore for people. And I felt bad about that for a long time. But I have a serious disease. If you aren't aware, I've got multiple sclerosis. So stress, tension, exhaustion, emotional, anything, that's all really bad for MS. So I have had no choice but to set boundaries. I still need to do a video about the spoon theory. So when I talk about spoons, it's with regards to basically energy that I have for various things. And I try to save my spoons for myself and for my immediate family. I say immediate family because I have the biggest family, but it's like massive, massive family. So the ones closer. But I just can't take on anybody else's problems anymore. I can't offer help to people anymore. I used to, even to strangers online, I used to just spend hours, if not days, chatting to complete strangers on the other side of the world, trying to help them through hard times. I just can't do it anymore. And that's partly why I'm doing this vlog. I was setting up a blog to try and do this, but then my eyes became a problem, so now it's turned into a vlog. And while I can't help people one-on-one anymore, or I can't offer that support anymore, I'm kind of hoping that with these videos, people will feel less alone. They'll see that everyone's got the same problems, the same fears and worries. Okay, maybe not entirely. Some people have got a lot less than others. But they really are the few. Everyone has the same fears and concerns and worries and stresses. And we're all just crawling around on this rock trying to survive. And I'm hoping my videos will even just one person will make one person feel less lonely and less like they that nobody knows what they're going through. Because the thing is, we are all walking around with the same problems, the same worries, the same fears and everything. And thinking that nobody knows what we're going through, but we're all going through it. We really are. Yes, I have multiple sclerosis, but somebody else has cancer or lupus or something else, or, somebody else is going through a divorce or a breakup or a loss. We're all, at some point in our lives, we are all going to go through something. And I think it's really important to just be kind to each other. But you really need to be kind to yourself. I wasn't kind to myself, and I'm going to make a video one day about my whole weight loss journey. And if you're confused, I put it all back on. But wait for that video to come out. Over the years, so I've been in therapy for my entire adult life, if not longer. So I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot of tools to use for myself, how to manage myself. And I really wanted to, at one point I started studying this is the MS, we forget names of things, life coaches. I was studying to do counseling and life coaching because I wanted to help people. But as you can see, my memory is useless. I just can't do it anymore. I'm fatigued all the time as well. I've got very little energy, so I can't do it anymore. But yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping that by showing my struggles and my problems, people with exactly the same ones will think, I'm not alone. She's also going through it. And time of year, and I've got a lot of things going on that's keeping me busy and occupied, and a dog with diarrhea has been part of it. My poor baby. But if you do not look after yourself, you cannot look after other people. Okay? Oh, and let me know down below in the comments. I suppose I should start doing this, but let me know in the comments what you do to take care of yourself, your mental health, what sort of boundaries you've set. Have you stuck to them? Did you find it difficult or hard or anything? And also please subscribe and like this this video. It really will help me. I'm not going to pretend that this is just a vlog as a hobby. It's not. I cannot, because of the multiple sclerosis, I'm really struggling to work. I can't find work. I can't do work. I'm really limited. So I'm trying to find a way to make just a little bit of extra income to help. And this channel has got to do it. So I'm hoping to be able to monetize within the next 6 months. Please help me do that by liking this video and subscribing and commenting below. I will try to answer comments as truthfully and honestly as I can. Yeah, that's it. Bye. One last thing before I go. There's I heard a joke today. It was on some other video, a short I think on YouTube. I can't remember what it was, but I want to just anyway. I heard this joke. I thought it was hilarious. Oh God, can I remember it? What is orange and sounds like a parrot? What is orange and sounds like a parrot? Comment below and I will give you the answer.